but, yeah, did you?
Glasses?
Oh,
You got your glasses?
Yep.
oh, yeah, I said, and I know,
On off.
but, so she's going to,
Yeah.
she's going to see what's going on, see if she can put something in there.
You make the motion.
Let's see, 63.
I call them in tonight.
Eric?
Yeah.
Yes.
Said he wouldn't get here till late.
I brought one out.
Oh,
so yeah.
okay, that's right,
It
yeah.
looked pretty good.
Yeah, I mean,
He's been so crazy busy
are we ready?
at work.
Okay.
This is it?
This is it.
We got a
is it.
quorum?
Yes, we do. We do.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. Welcome to the City of Manistee Planning Commission for Thursday, November 6, 2025. Time now is 5:36, right? No, One. Excuse me, never mind. One. Please rise for the pledge. Can't read. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Take roll.
Commissioner Zemansky, Commissioner Roger Yoder,
Yes.
Commissioner Weiner,
Yes.
Commissioner Memberto, Commissioner McBride,
Yes.
and Chair Whitliff.
Yes. Thank you. Would you like to introduce
Yeah,
yourself? Okay.
can do. So I know Jackie and I may be new faces. My name is Maddie Kazmierski. I started as the city's planning and zoning administrator just last week, so been learning a lot and a lot of new introductions these last few days. I'm also new to the city of Manistee. I moved up from the Ann Arbor area, graduated from the University of Michigan, and grew up in Fenton, so more of sort of that south region, and enjoying understanding, what life's like up in northern Michigan and exploring a bit and getting to know the city. And I'll hand it over to Jackie.
So I'm Jacqueline Van Allen. I'm the new administrative assistant for the Community Development Department. It's been a great start. I'm eager to keep learning, and I look forward to working with everyone.
And I'm Jerry.
There's
We know you.
So I'm going to assist
Okay.
here for a couple months maybe until your new liaison is comfortable, and Jackie is going to do the minutes.
Okay.
In her absence, the clerk's office will help out, but we're going to take a different approach at community development. Bill announced yesterday that I'm going to be the new community development director and the building official, and I'll mentor Maddie and Jackie through this next couple of years, and maybe I'll win the lottery and retire, who knows. That being said, we're going to work as a team, so if she's not available, I'll be here, if vice versa, or you'll get all of us, so we're here to help out and work.
Now I have a question for Maddie before we move on. You have an Uncle Stan by chance?
No,
No? Okay, never
no.
mind.
Is he a Kazmierski?
Yes. He was a teacher at Manistee High back in the day.
Stosh?
Yep.
Grandpa.
What?
He was my grandpa.
Stan?
Stosh. He went by Stosh. Stanley?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
I'll
He
be
taught
darned.
shop, I
Yeah.
think. Mm-hmm.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Small world.
He passed when I was in 8th grade, so
did?
yeah, quite a few years ago.
Are you are out of school now?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So quite a few years ago, but yeah, he was my grandpa. I actually did. My dad was born, raised here till he was 3 or 4, I think, and then they moved down to Ipsy.
Okay. Wow.
But yeah.
Small world.
Small town, everybody knows everybody.
Yeah. I know. My grandma sent me a list of all the addresses here she could remember. It was like, go see them. See what they look like now.
Well, we have a lot to talk about.
Yes, we
so
do.
catch up.
Yeah.
All right, very good. So we'll move along. Approval of agenda. At this time, the Planning Commission can take action to approve the November 6, 2025 agenda. Is there a motion?
I'll make a motion, we approve the agenda.
Motion by Marlene, second by Roger. Any discussion? None? Please take roll. I guess I don't need this.
Commissioner Zemansky,
Absent.
absent. Commissioner Yoder,
Yes.
okay. Commissioner Weiner,
Yes.
Commissioner McBride,
Yes.
and Chair Whitliff.
Yes, thank you. Conflicts of interest. At this time, the chair will ask if there's any members that have any conflict tonight with the agenda. If so, please raise your hand. None? Okay, move along. Approval of minutes. At this time, the chair can ask for a motion to approve minutes from the October 2nd, 2025 meeting. Is there a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Roger, second
I'll second.
by Pam. Discussion? None, please take roll.
Commissioner Yoder,
Yes.
Commissioner Weiner,
Yes.
Commissioner McBride,
Yes.
and Chair Whitliff.
Yes, thank you. Correspondence has been shared with the Planning Commission and will not be read aloud. We do not have any speakers or presentations this evening. Public hearings, we have none. And then moving along, public comment on agenda-related items. All comments and handouts from the speaker at the podium will go through the chair. Also, there will not be any interaction between the podium and audience. If these rules cannot be followed, the chair can adjourn the meeting. Limited up to 5 minutes per speaker. And new business, the 2026 meeting schedule.
So we prepared a meeting schedule for you, which is consistent with this past year, starting at 5:30. Feel free to go earlier if you choose. Just can't go to 4 because the NRBC's at 4. No, just kidding.
Anybody have any issues with the dates presented?
We did move something.
January, we moved to
Yeah.
the second week due to the holiday, and then July, we also moved to the second week, just assuming Thursday of the 4th of July weekend is gonna be potentially a conflict. But besides that, they're all the
Okay.
first week.
I guess the only one I would have a slight issue with is the December 2026 meeting on the 3rd. I think that's the
It's
business after hours.
the business after hours, and it's the kickoff of the Sleigh Bell Weekend, and there are lots of things going on that evening. And 5:30 is directly when Chamber Untapped is going on at the Ramsdale.
So if
We could move that to the 10th.
everybody good with that? I know we only have 4 tonight, but.
Well, I'm on that sleigh bell craft thing, and that's that same week. It's a bad date.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've got a concert I gotta work at that night too.
Yeah, I mean, we'd be short on people. And Raj,
Yeah, no.
good with moving it to the 10th?
10th is good with me.
Okay,
Okay, that's
Still here.
if we could move it to the 10th, that'd be
Still
great.
picking, eh?
Okay, well, heck, that was easy.
Was easy, okay.
Got the easy button.
I'd recommend a motion with an
Oh, you're
amendment.
right, yeah, that's right.
With-
Could I get a motion to approve the dates? And moving December 3rd to the 10th, 2026? Is there a motion? Motion by Roger, second. Marlene, any further discussion? None? Please take roll.
Commissioner Yoder,
Yes.
Commissioner Weiner,
Yes.
Commissioner McBride,
Yes.
and Chair Whitliff.
Yes, thank you. Next, master plan, final draft. So I hope everybody had time to go through it. Look at your notes from last time. Did you have any other comments on it? I thought it was good.
I agreed with it. I'm not gonna question anything serious.
I just had an issue, but we can't touch the population going forward from, I think, 2030 to 2050, I believe it is.
Yeah.
So we can't touch that because we don't have the correct data.
Correct. After your meeting, myself and Tracy and city manager met with our consultant, Tanya, we went over the notes that Tracy took from your last meeting. I believe she did a good job amending some stuff. I think Bill even went out and took some pictures to try to get some better mobile home community pictures and some clear, there's one other one that we discussed now. It's lost it at the tip of my tongue.
Yeah.
Nonetheless,
I know it's in here, it's in my.
we all
notes somewhere.
participated. I think they did a good job. It's been a long process. Our consultant has assured us that she's eaten up all of her funding. So
Sure.
there's one more engagement from Williams and Works coming to City Council when it gets to them. So tonight it would be appropriate for you to make a motion, hopefully to accept and pass it on to the City Council with the review period stated as
63 days.
63 days.
Okay.
I never got a copy, a draft of the master plan.
It was a link in the email. Because
Pardon me?
it was a link in the email
Oh.
because it was too big of a document to send as a file.
Marlene doesn't have email yet.
Would
but
you
she's-
like me-
She's working.
I'm the snail mail lady,
Would you like a physical copy moving forward?
please.
Okay, it's a hefty one, but yeah, we can
Once
get you
it's
one.
done, you can call me, I'll come get it, but.
Okay, sounds good.
Or give
Can
me a
do.
call, I'll deliver it to Marlene.
Yeah. Here's my
Some
internet.
night reading.
Question.
Yes, sir.
With the county completing their master plan budget, did we compare to see that we're on the same page at all?
Yes, we asked Tanya to review that, and she assured us she was reviewing that in real time. So we were,
I mean, we're not in conflict, with going senior center, they're going with
yeah,
young workers or something,
yeah, she said she took all the input, she monitored that, and she felt confident
Yeah.
that we were on the right track, so. That being said, the city manager asked our department to come up with a summary for city council. We'll have Maddie review both new and old, come up with a presentation and a summary, and maybe if Mark is available that night, it would be appropriate for the two of them to present
Okay.
to the city council, if if it's okay with you folks.
Know what date, when you want to do that, so.
Okay. It's during your golf meeting in December.
Oh, okay, well, then we'll have to talk.
We'll let you know.
All right, so if we're good, if we're good on the master plan, which it seems very, very solid to me, I will ask for a motion.
I move that the Planning Commission approve the draft of the City of Manistee Master Plan 2025 and forward the plan to the City Council for review ahead of the 63 days public review period.
There's a motion, can I get a second?
I'll second that one.
Motion, second by Roger, and further discussion? None, please take roll.
Commissioner Yoder,
Yes.
Commissioner Weiner,
Yes.
Commissioner McBride.
I haven't seen it, but, so,
Okay, maybe.
I don't know if you want me to okay, it. It's something I haven't seen.
You can vote.
You can vote.
Okay, okay.
And Chair Whitlock.
Yes.
Or no?
Yes. Is that a yes, Marlene?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes, yes.
All right. Motion passed, thank you. Move along to old business, which we have none. Public comments, anyone in the audience that has anything, please approach the podium, name and address, and you'll have up to 5 minutes.
Did you see them two old buildings?
Ringo. Yeah.
None? Okay, we'll move along.
I think you have one.
All right, okay.
Uh-oh.
Michelle Papera, 221 Washington Street. Back in May, George Butler, I believe, the executive director of Tiny Investors or Developers, came and spoke with you. And I was just wondering if there's any development or planning for tiny houses in the city of Manistee. What's the commission's thoughts on that?
Well, this isn't discussion, so you just present your,
Concern?
yes.
Yeah.
And thank you. I mean, we can't interact here.
Okay, so,
This is just your comment to us.
okay, and you can't tell me,
Well,
was there any action on that?
there was a kind of a straw poll, on.
What does that mean?
It's not a formal vote.
Okay,
And we were in favor of having them move forward with plans. Now it's up to them.
okay, because I didn't see anything in the minutes from the May meeting of that gentleman.
So, yeah, it was just a comment, so.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, and then,
But I think personally, I think it's good for the seniors.
pardon me?
I think it's good for the seniors to have a development of tiny houses.
Okay, okay. I just wanted to know what your concern is. And then the 2025 master plan will be on the website for review?
So, yes.
Okay, all right.
Thank you.
Yep.
Okay. Anyone else? No? Okay. Staff reports?
You have a written report from our BSNA system for permits in your packet. We've been pretty busy this year. If you look at we're up over 100 building permits. I believe since July, oh, I can't see that, holy moly. Since July, we've written a number of zoning permits and had a few historical things happening. That being said, I wish you wouldn't have left. I didn't get to spit it out too quick. We've had some communications. I had a meeting with city manager and county planning director and Mr. Saylor. The planning commission gave me a direction to look at some verbiage for our non-conforming lots to accommodate some of these small structures. I'm a small person, so I don't like using tiny. It just kind of. But nonetheless, I forwarded that information to Maddie. She's been doing some research as well. We're planning. We understand what our directive is, and we will be prepared in the coming days and months to prepare some language. And of course, every amendment has to have a public hearing. That said, we will probably run it by the ordinance committee as well. So it's going to be a little bit of time, but we're going to have some suggestions for the planning commission. We'll give you some options if that makes sense. Our inventory is very large with non-conforming lots, undeveloped and developed. So there's two approaches we're looking at. One is leave the general standards as they are and come up with either a formula or a percentage based on the square footage of the structure being proposed. And the other one is just taking a hard look at what our regular standards are and maybe reducing those and making a small amendment on the non-conforming section so it's not as restrictive as it is now. I think both could be a good approach. We'll have to maybe debate that and think about it a little bit. We'll get something formally down. We're looking at other communities to see what they're doing. Everybody's moving this way. Obviously, we got a housing crisis. As they state, there's a desire to develop these lots that helps with, obviously, blighted situations, revenue, just community engagement and beautification is also considered in those. And you got to consider, do we want a house this big next to one this big? So there's some thought that needs to go into this I think the groundwork is laid, and I just, honest to God, have been so busy, I haven't been able to put it on paper, so.
So are we going to talk about reducing the square feet of a house? Because we've already done that. We went from what, 600 to 550 because of the North Channel building? This
think
goes back,
starting with
what, 8, 9
lots.
years?
Yeah, I think the intention would be the actual lot size, not maybe necessarily, we weren't focusing on the size of the building, although some of the sizes of the buildings that are proposed could be a little smaller than our normal standards. So, which they do conform with building code. It's just a matter of desire and appetite from the planning commission and the city itself, whether you want to think about a formula that does both. We were gonna focus.
Percentage of the lot size versus the size of the house, something like that?
Yeah, well, yeah. So for example, if we have a lot that is 60 feet wide, normally in our standards in R2, but most of them are 30 feet wide with setbacks of 10 feet on each side, now we're stuck with to meet that, you got a narrow house to get the habitable room space inside, you got a long skinny house. Now that might look a little weird compared to just doing okay, we're 50% less than what we normally would have. So maybe we consider a formula to say, well, in R2 we can go down to 500 or 600 square feet as a minimum standard. Well, maybe as a 1-story, we reduce that maybe not to 50, but 40%, and come up with something to give a little break. And then the setbacks, obviously, we would have to think about, maybe we reduce those a little bit down in those formulas to maybe from 10 to 7. If you get under 5, now we're defeating the purpose, because now we got to build them to fire code. We're putting less windows in the sidewalls because of openings, and we got to actually do fire protective siding, something zoning doesn't normally think about. But why allow them and then increase the cost of them? The whole purpose is to make them affordable, right, and fill the lots. So that's one way that could get a little complicated, or it could be simple depending on how it's written. The other thought is, well, maybe we just state in all lots that don't meet this standard now, we can build on them with a minimum standard of, if they're 30 feet, you got this much square foot. If they're 25 feet, you got this much square foot, with these setbacks at a minimum of 5 feet on each side. Those are the two approaches I've been rattling around in my brain. I've asked Maddie to write down some thoughts and bring them to the table as well. I don't want to put her on the spot today. She's been going pretty hard here.
We went through a whole lot of this because we didn't want big footed lots. And you had to have so much green space, and there's so many that have almost a half a lot.
Yep.
And to build onto it, you have no green space whatsoever. So we wanted to avoid that. And is that when we went to the 500?
We went to the 500 because of the development at the North Channel building.
Oh, yeah.
Even though they didn't go to that, they went to bigger, less units, I guess. So.
But we went through all that on houses too.
Yep.
So that you didn't have this huge house on a little bitty lot,
Well, I know the chamber, Andrew wants to, that's one of his projects too. Is to use these lots and develop some, like the Hart building down the street here, maybe reduce the square footage so it can be affordable. So that's something to look at.
We do have a developer right now that is waiting for the city to make a move. He's purchasing property as we speak.
Okay.
And I think we would have more development beyond that developer. And we can't give out names here today, but
Sure.
it will it'll be a long-lasting and a wonderful improvement, there's no doubt about it.
So I have a question for Maddie. You were down in Ann Arbor area.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know the square footage of, I know it probably varies all over, but the square footage that, the minimum that they
I
had?
have- I actually have no idea, to
Okay.
be honest.
All right.
Ann Arbor, in terms of like residential properties, is pretty
Yeah,
strict.
apartments. I mean, apartments,
Yeah, and so I think they lean more in like progressive zoning towards those mixed use and like high-rise apartments, and that's a big thing going on there. But most of the actual like housing lots, they don't have many vacant lots, and if they do, someone very wealthy owns them and has no intention of
okay.
getting rid of that space. So I don't know if that's something that they are. I haven't heard any conversation about, you know, reducing building size or lot size. I will say, and I know Jerry said, I've been looking through this quite a bit and jotting just some thoughts down, which I've done with about, 30 documents this week, so bear with me. But in the master plan, again, don't expect all of you to have read every page, but they do, obviously put housing at the forefront of the city's future goals, and they reference in a few of the like suggested amendments that we could make to our planning and zoning, the concept of these economy efficient dwellings. And so those would be reducing the actual building size and that minimum square footage. But I think moving forward, if this is something that we want to bring to the table, it's going to be kind of coupled up with the launch of this master plan, and we could kind of frame that in a way of, we are putting housing at the forefront, and this is our master plan, and this is our, one of our first steps that we're taking, which might, come across in a positive manner.
Okay. Very good.
That is all I have for staff report
Okay.
tonight.
Jackie? You've been with the city now how long?
A little over a month.
Okay. Welcome.
Thank you, thank
It's
you.
your first meeting with us, so
Yeah,
there'll be
thank you.
more fun people here, so
Of course. Look forward to it.
Maddie, so
Thank you.
welcome.
Thank you.
I'll give a little plug to these two. We've, as you know, we've been working on this chill grant for some time. Jackie, and now we've pulled Maddie into it after I promised I wouldn't put any it on her. We're on the home stretch here. We're reviewing bids with homeowners. We're changing things a little bit as they move the goalpost on us, as our city manager likes to refer it to. I refer it to as they move the building every time we talk to them, they in the state of Michigan. But we're gonna get through this sooner than later. There was originally a deadline of December 31st. We're applying for an extension, obviously, and so is just about everybody else, I believe, that has received that grant. We've achieved our environmental studies that we need to achieve. We're going to get some things done. We've struggled immensely with getting proposals from contractors, getting contractors to show up, getting contractors to just respond to a phone call to say, no, we don't want to do this. If there's some kids out there that have a skill in a trade, they should get into it, because there's a lot of money to be made and a lot of demand for building and electrical, mechanical, and plumbing. We still have maybe a handful of projects in a particular address that don't have any bids, and we're running out of time for those particular projects, but everybody has something. So we're gonna get it done, and these two ladies have done a lot of work in the short time that they've been here, so that's a good thing.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Okay. That's one of the questions I had, so that's done. Thank you. Okay. Meeting training. Short-term rental class Pam and I attended. That was, what, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, about
2 weeks ago, a month, yeah. So we just have to catch up on our credits, move along with the citizen planner, so.
I am going to the Coastal Resilience meeting up in Traverse next Tuesday, I think it is. I am going to that one.
Question on that, Mark. Did Teresa take care of recording those training, or do you guys do that yourself within the? So you guys don't have a login to MSU or? Okay. Write that down. We'll get that straightened away, so Maddie takes care of that, or we take care of that for you.
If you would, I was not here when you handed out the pamphlet for the trading schedule. If you have another one, I'd appreciate it.
Okay. Okay, yep.
I understand you handed out a training
Some pamphlets
schedule.
last week, yeah. I think there's a few extra ones in the,
Okay,
we'll get you one when we're done.
yeah, I'm back on the horse, so.
Okay, excellent. Member discussion, Raj? Good to see you again.
I'm glad to be here, I swear to goodness. I'm all done with the medications, for now we just kinda wait and see how things turn out. But,
They'll turn out great.
feeling good, looking good, and I'm glad to be back.
Good. It's good to have the captain back.
Yeah, good to be here, bud.
Marlene?
I'm happy that we're all doing well. Again, if they're going through so many illnesses, and I'm happy to see we have 2 new staff and that, and so looking forward to working with you through projects. Yeah.
Pam?
Glad to have some staff here. I'm sure Jerry's very glad to have some more staff here. I do have a quick question. The house on First Street, the garage is going up on, I noticed that work kind of stopped on that.
The last two houses on, oh,
That one way down at the far end.
that's just a contractor.
Okay, just wanted to make sure, because I know
Scheduling
there
stuff.
had been an issue before the first time they tried it. I just wanted to make sure everything was good this time. All right, good.
On the river, right?
Yeah, right
Yes.
on the
Yeah.
riverside, yeah.
I believe that's just a contractor delay. That's,
Okay.
Yeah.
That's,
Just a question to Maddie, now that you're on board. When you signed up, did you sign up for any length of time, or just sign up? Because we're going through them like that. I'd like to keep you here for a while if you could.
Just signed up, but I did sign a year lease, so
Oh, okay, well,
there's
We're not
that.
as bad as they probably told you.
We're the fun girls.
Pretty good.
So
Okay, thanks, Marco.
we like to have fun on this committee. You know, it's not a stuffy shirt by any means, so it's not like council, but we have fun. Right, Raj?
Right.
Damn straight, so.
Great, yep. That's what I did 40 years.
Yep, 41.
41 years.
You want to get it right. Okay, so the Ringo Oil Building on First Street is down now.
Yeah.
Fantastic. That's been a thing that's bugged us for a long time. Looking good. They're even taking the cement out now. That's great.
What's gonna go in there?
There are gonna be apartments. So,
like that.
I see that house on, over by Stu's Pub is completely demolished.
yes, that is gonna be Habitat House.
Oh, is that right?
Yep,
There you
on
go.
Fifth. Yeah.
I see that's all gone good. Yeah, moving right along, looking good.
So, just, I floated this idea past Bill and Andrew, just so that you're aware of it, Jerry, and we probably talked, I don't know if we talked about it, but vacating Cedar Street between River and First Street. Vacating that, and, because it's just a short throw, to me, it's not needed, and maybe they can get a couple more apartments on that lot. I'd like to see it all developed and have the old museum, a event center or a brewery, Waterworks Brewery, so be kind of cool. Okay, and then the Site Plan Review Committee, Pam, you're on it, right?
Yeah, Bob and I were on it.
Okay.
And Teresa, and that's, we haven't met for a long time.
Okay.
We just, not since Viters, Viters.
Okay. So we need to have a other member on that, since we no longer have a Bob. And we're gonna need another member here, so anybody knows anybody.
I wouldn't mind. I was on that once before years ago. And reviewed all
So
that.
let's, when we're a full staff, we'll go through that, if that's all right.
Yeah,
So,
You make mention we're gonna need 2 new members?
no, just one. We'll need one on the site plan review because Bob is gone.
Yeah.
And then, Bob and Ken, you know, Ken is not signed up or, signed up again.
So
So,
we did,
no, he did not.
so we need a new member
We
altogether.
need another member to offset you on the other end.
Oh,
you and I both used to be on that site.
yeah,
plan
we were
review.
both on it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, well, so if, you know, anybody knows somebody that has interest in being on a fun committee and get things done here, you know, please have them sign the, get the application in the city office.
So will we be advertising for that position, I assume?
Yeah,
Sure.
I believe Heather already advertised for it.
She did, okay. Okay.
And then Marlene and I were reappointed last month, so
Yay.
Oh, I.
you have us for 3 more years,
There you go.
right? Yay. So, okay, I think that's it. With that, I would take a motion to adjourn. The time now is 6:08 PM. So, take a motion?
Motion.
I'll
Motion by
make it.
Pam, second.
Second.
Raj.
Second,
Meeting adjourned.
second.
Well, this is the quickest meeting we've had.
No,
That's what I
we've-
was just gonna say, I think.
We had like a 17-minute meeting once.
There you go.
I like those.
Look, we got everything.
Before Maddie, when the hotel was coming in.
I heard this till like 1 or 2 a.m.
Yep,
Yeah, it was-
Yeah.
1:35.